Welcome to Travel with Chu and Mark. Today you're going to see a clip, a real-time clip, how long it took us to get a table in the breakfast sitting on MSC Virtuosa in the buffet. Now you've probably heard all the stories about, oh, you can't get a table, it's busy, it's overcrowded, it's so on. Let's put this into perspective. This ship is generally sails at full capacity, anything between 5,000 and 6,000 guests. The buffet has a capacity of about 1,300 seats. Everybody wants to get off the ship at the same time, so breakfast is going to be busy regardless. You know, if as an example, if the ship moors at say 7 o'clock and you're allowed to get off at 8, you know, between 7 and 9 that buffet is going to be heaving. The people are going to be trying to, you know, grab a quick breakfast before they get off. It is going to be busy. You can go to the main dining room, but it does tend to take longer to go to the main dining rooms for your breakfast. That's just something you have to accept. If you want to go to the main dining room and have a nice sit-down meal, the experience is longer. So, you know, that's how it goes. Now, I've been on MSC Virtuosa 3 times in this last 12 months, and yeah, we have found it's busy, and yes, you know, you can have a good wander around to get a table. But I've never really actually, you know, I've never had to wait outside like you see some of these queues, you know, on YouTube, some of the videos of queues outside. I've never had to experience that. So, you know, just sit back and watch this clip and let me know if you think it's acceptable or not in the comments. So here we are, just arriving into the buffet. And it's breakfast, it's in that peak time. Now, last time we went into the buffet, we went to the right, and we didn't find a table till we got round to the left. So today we're going to go left. Now, the buffet is repeated, so whatever you see on the left is repeated on the right. It's repeated, and it's repeated more than once. It's several times it's repeated, so that they do try their best in ways to sort of like to alleviate the queuing time and reduce it. So as you can see, it's a busy buffet. There's plenty of people here. There's no seats. There's nothing available. And we're almost halfway down the left side now and still no seats. But if you look at the right, the queuing is not bad. You know, I don't think that's too bad waiting for food. It's, you know, you can get the yogurts there. It's all right. So you know, on this left side, it's not overly busy to actually wait for the food. And there's the beverage stations. Only a couple of people there, you know. And this is the vegan section. And now we're towards the end of the left side, and still we haven't managed to get a seat. It's all full. We're now at the rear, and again, look, still busy, but I must admit, I didn't look outside. There you go, you've got sort of the buffet again repeated for the breakfast, you know, bacon and sausages. There's still no seats. And as we come round to the right side, but again, look, the busy, it's not that busy on the right, people not queuing for food. And as we come round the right side, we then sort of see the views of Stavanger Port there. And look, we've got a table. Okay, it's not been cleaned, but it's only got a couple of mugs on. I always say, you know, out the waiters out and, you know, stack your plates up and things like that, and it can clear them tables quicker. So that took 2 minutes. Now, I'm not being funny, but if it wasn't like we was queuing or waiting, I don't find that bad. Let me know in the comments if you thought that was too long. You know, it was 2 minutes and a busy buffet at peak time. And a full ship. There was 5,000 guests on this particular week, so it's a busy ship. Now here's the beverage station, and this is all complimentary. You've got a huge selection of teas. There's, you know, a massive amount of teas there available, and then you've got the usual coffee, decaffeinated coffee as well. And of course, you can take these tea bags back to your room, you know, and the sugars, so you can, you know, top your own tea and coffee up in your room. And then you've got the cold milk there. So if you run out of milk, because you only get them little sachets which are not very good in your cabin, get yourself a mug, an MSC mug, fill it up with the milk, take it back to your cabin, pop it in the fridge. And here's your juices that's available. You've got ice and water there. And again, repeated here on the juices. It's, you know, these are all complimentary, and the juices are only available at breakfast time. The rest of the time they're not turned on. You might be lucky enough to catch it sometime, but they are only usually on at breakfast time. So that's a good selection of teas, isn't it? You know, let me know if your favourite tea is missing. I think they've got everything myself. And there's your hot water available there, and the MSC mugs. So if you've found that informative and you've enjoyed that little clip, do let me know in the comments below. And do you think 2 minutes was a long time to wait for a table or to find your table? No, it isn't. You know, let me know in the comments your thoughts. Also, you know, if you've been on the Virtuosa and you've had a long wait, let me know how long it took you to get a table. And remember to subscribe. Thanks for watching. If you're watching on the TV, as most people now do, if you press the up arrow key on your remote control, it'll bring up a menu where you're able to hit that subscribe button and also click the bell notification button. That will tell you whenever I've uploaded any new videos, and obviously subscribing helps me out massively. Or you can scan these 2 QR codes. One's for TikTok, so you can follow us on TikTok, and then the other one is for YouTube, so you can subscribe to us on YouTube. Please do that for me. It will help me out a lot, and it is obviously free of charge.